Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Couch Critics Times 2. I'm Tanya.
And I'm Tara. Today we're talking about the 1984 and 2011 version of Footloose.
These movies are something, especially the 1984 version. We grew up just absolutely loving this film. Kevin Bacon, I mean, what can go wrong with that? For anyone who hasn't seen the movies, there's a character named Ren, and that is played by Kevin Bacon. And he moves to a small town after his father dies, right? Does he die? Dies or abandons him, one of the two.
Really, I don't say that.
So they move into her sister's family's house. And he moves to a town that has banned dancing, and he just won't stand for that. He wants dancing in this town, so he tries to come up with the meetings and the counseling, and
he rallies like his classmates to stand behind him and
for them to get a dance.
The council's meeting, and
you don't stop these children from having a great time. You don't stop a high school from having a prom. That's just uncalled for. Anyways. Let's talk about the 1984 version. Both of them portrayed this in there with the band of dancing. Let's talk about the 1984 version first. Like we said, there's Kevin Bacon, Laurie Singer's in it, Sarah Jessica Parker.
One of my favorite roles.
Who plays
from her,
Rusty?
Actually.
Yes.
I thought she does very well in this role.
I can't remember who plays Willard, but Willard is the character to have in these. If you're going to do a Footloose, you have to keep the Willard character intact. Like, he's your goofy, oddball, fun, best friend guy. Like, he is hilarious to watch and a lot of fun. And it goes to show the depth he'd go for Rusty. He'd go to humiliate himself just to please her, because he won't dance. And so he specifically learns for her and to surprise her at prom. And it's such a cute story. Not only for Ren and Ariel, but for Rusty and Willard, I would say.
Yeah, I'd have to say Willard's probably one of my favorite characters in both versions of the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I really like him.
I know Miles Teller plays Willard in the 2011 version, and he plays a phenomenal job in that one. He does really well for Willard. A lot of fun, brings a lot of fun to the character.
Yeah.
What would you say about the soundtrack?
For the 1984 version soundtrack, definitely a lot better than the 2011.
They just knew how to put music in movies back then.
I'm telling you, like, the 80s was the decade
for like movies, soundtracks,
music, anything.
Yes.
They just had the better decade, I think. It's always been my opinion. I love like 80s slashers. I love 80s romance. I don't know. I think the 80s were pretty awesome. Even though I was born in the 80s.
Not only do you have the iconic Footloose song, that, I mean, you can't keep your feet from moving anytime that thing comes on.
Yeah.
Even now, you got that. It's a jam of ours.
And you try to make a special entrance in the
we really do.
Little...
And then there's Let's Hear It for the Boy. Another iconic song. Very popular. Holding Out for a Hero. Oh,
yeah, that's a good one.
That is such a good one. And of course, a few other ones. And it's just a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this version of the Footloose, especially for that back in time. It really, now a lot of people will say the dance scene that Kevin Bacon plays Ren in the garage is iconic.
To us, it's more
comical.
Yeah,
it's almost like having a little tantrum. And he, instead of like throwing things, he's dancing it out, which I guess is a more therapeutic way.
I guess that's what they were trying to.
But don't get me wrong, he does a really great job. I guess it's funny in that sense.
What would you say is your favorite part in that movie?
Oh gosh, this is one of those movies we copy a lot of as well. I would say, though, my favorite part is the fight scene. And it's literally when Willard's getting beat up. and he's like Rusty, and he told Rusty he wouldn't fight, and so he was like telling him quit, you know, I promised my girl and stuff, and they end up just like attacking him. So he's like three on one, 4 on 1, something like that. Yeah. He's like, he looks at Rusty, he's like, what do you want me to do? And then she's like, kill the sons of guns. Like, you know, obviously different wording, but that's one of my favorite parts.
That's probably mine as well. I'll tell you one of the iconic lines in there is, goodness, I don't even remember their names. I should rewatch it. But it's the Ariel's mom and dad.
Mm-hmm. I can't. The Reverend and
his wife. Mom. But like, I love the part where she goes in and she's like, you know, I love watching you preach stuff. You could lift a congregation so high that they'd have to look down from heaven to see you.
Yeah.
And then, but it's the one-on-one that you need a little work with.
Yeah.
Like, I love that line. I just think it's good.
That is a really good line.
A lot of times, you know, people can really go by that. You know, a little bit of a life lesson there.
It really is. Especially between husband and wife.
Yeah.
All right. But those are our main takes of the 1984 version. It is a lot of fun. If you think, oh, 1984, I'm not going to watch this, you need to watch it. Okay, if you like Dirty Dancing, you're going to like Footloose. If you like Grease, you're going to like Footloose. It's a lot of fun. And you got the red boots. Like, right? She makes those iconic. So, all right. Now let's go to the 2011 version. This one, they try to bring in like a musical,
more modern music
version of it, and a little bit more,
more modern.
Yeah, they're all choreography dances, in my opinion. Like everyone knew how to dance to that certain song in that certain way, and things like that. For dancing for a town that's been banned, they've been practicing, and so we'll say that. You have Ariel still acting out after her brother's passing, and I will say Julianne Hough plays a really good Ariel.
Yeah.
When she brings what the mother or the daughter and father talk to the church, she takes it to a whole nother level and kind of gives you, I mean, she plays a very like depressing, looking for attention teenage girl after her brother had passed, and I think she played that really well. Yeah. I think they picked out good preacher.
Dennis Quaid.
Yeah, Dennis Quaid. And it really goes with the storyline for a lot of it. Mm-hmm. You know, you got Ren who comes here. Willard.
That's one thing I do like whenever you're getting the remakes and stuff, that
they stick to the storyline. That's really what we want when you guys do remakes.
Yeah, because in some cases.
In most cases, we'll say that. In most cases,
there's some where the remake for us. Actually, I'll do the original, but that's for a different day.
Yeah, but again, that's for a different day.
But yeah, I do like that it sticks to the actual storyline. Again, Willard's my favorite character in this one. Miles Teller plays Willard really well.
Yeah.
I will say that the Ren in this one, he does a good job, but I feel like he tries to put his accent on a little too thick. Mm-hmm. But again, fun overall movie. I would recommend both, but in my opinion, the 1984 version is definitely better than the remake.
Yeah. If we had to pick sides, if we literally had to pick one out of the two, 1984, like if I literally had both of them in front of me and I only could watch one of them, it would be the 1984 version for me. But not only because of the characters and stuff, I love the music in it. I think the music in it is top tier. I love their soundtrack to it. Don't get me wrong, I think they did an okay version with the 2011 version. Again, I think you should watch both. But yeah, I think if you're into music and you love music, you'll find the 1984 version just outweighs the 2011 one. So, those are our opinions on those two. We want to hear from you all. Have you watched both of them? And if so, which one does it for you all? Which one would you prefer?
And who would be your favorite character out of them? Like I said, Willard was ours, but I don't know, everybody might like Ariel better or Ren.
Alright, let me ask you this, Sarah. Should they make another Footloose remake? Or do you feel like that she's probably been worn out?
2011 was the last time. I think they could do another one. I think we could.
I think so too.
I
I think when you take movies like that, you could. I'm honestly surprised we haven't gotten other remakes made, especially when it comes to Dirty Dancing, like theatrical wise. And that's another one we'll talk about. Dirty Dancing in the 2017 version of the Dirty Dancing. And if you haven't watched that and you're looking for a good comical relief, then that'd be it.
Yeah, the 2017 version, not the old.
Yeah. I agree, Tara. I think that we could have another Footloose remake and it would make money.
Yeah, I think of it.
Well, anything else you want to add?
Nope. See you guys next time.
Thank y'all for watching, and we hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, share, do all those fun things, and we appreciate you all. Love you. Bye.